Like, I understand like the need for police because, like, again, murder should be illegal, right? Like, we all agree with that. Like, assault should be illegal, theft should be like that. And then, yeah, you do need, I guess, people to enforce those because we're not going to just change the laws overnight where it's like, all right, everybody just protect yourselves, the vigilante, which would be great, right? In a way, like, that would be like, oh, I don't have to worry about, I don't have to call another entity to protect myself. I can just handle it how I want to handle it, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I think we should just focus. I mean, obviously, I'm just preaching the choir, but like focus on like obviously changing the laws, changing the system. But then look at the Kyle Rittenhouse stuff, and you're like, well, I mean, I guess that worked out one time for us, but how about all the other times it hasn't?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like most of the times.
Most of the times, and it's like oh, and that's the other thing that was a little annoying with like a lot of libertarians over the Rittenhouse stuff. It's like they're like, oh look, we did it. It's like, hold on, we did it. But how about all the other things we complain about, like the Brown and Taylor stuff, or any of the no-knock raid stuff? You know, like those people still get fucked when they try to defend themselves against the cops. It's like that's still fucked up. We still have to change it just because Kyle got off barely, by the way. Like he was all but persecuted everywhere else but the actual trial.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's at the end of the day. I mean, like especially stuff like the Brown and Taylor thing, like that is so. To me anyway, I mean, I wasn't there, but to me, it's as cut and dry as can possibly be because when you're breaking into someone's home, expect to get shot. And I don't care if you're the cops or you're whatever, you shouldn't bust into people's houses, especially now maybe there would be a situation where that would be justified if, say, there's literally someone being held at knife point and the only way to save them is to bust in. That's obviously not the case with the Brown and Taylor case or with 99.999% of no-knock raids. They're almost all exclusively for enforcement of the war on drugs. Yeah. So they're almost all exclusively. There's no reason to be busting in and not shit. Just knock the door. Bring all the same shit. Just knock on the fucking door. It's not that hard.